Hi, welcome to the Ladies and Night Podcast with your host, Hunter, and
Carson. And don't forget to check out our social media pages. We got Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, all with the Ladies of the Night Podcast app. So, yeah. And we should be on Spotify soon, so be looking out for that. We're still trying, so, yeah.
who knows when we'll get there.
Yeah, we'll see. So, that was a quick one. I think it's time to start.
It definitely is.
Oh, and if you guys could tell from the first one, new little setup a little bit.
We're on opposite ends of the table now.
Yeah, we've been doing some crazy shit.
2 mics, 2 cameras.
Yeah, so we're trying everything out. We didn't fully like the way the first one was set up, so we're gonna try this and see if we like it.
Look over sideways.
Yeah, we're liking it right now. So, and for today's video, Hunter has a laptop. That might be a continuing thing for now on. We'll
Might
see.
switch back and forth. Who knows?
Okay, so yeah, I think
We're good to go.
without further ado. Okay, so yeah, what are we gonna talk about?
Movies
And
TV shows.
TV shows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. First off, what's your favorite movie? You'd say.
Favorite movie? Oh my god.
It's occurred to me I don't even know my own.
Yeah. I legit said earlier, I was like, I need to think about that. Because I don't know. What if I told you a recent one that I liked?
That could work. Yeah.
And then like one that I think I liked like forever.
Sure.
And then you can do the same.
Yeah.
Okay, so a recent one that I seen that I really liked was the Elvis movie that came out.
Yeah, like the biopic.
Yeah, with Austin Butler in it. A really good movie. Hunter over here doesn't like, biopics.
Yeah.
I think generally, I think music biopics are better than any other biopic known to man.
Very big music person, though.
I am, but the Elvis one, for the past like year and a half to 2 years, every time I've seen a movie, I've watched it not only because I want to go see it, but I want to see how well it was made. I'm not a video major, like a video production major or anything like that. I just like the way certain movies look, and the Elvis movie has a really good perspective on it, and just it looks so clean, and yeah, the aesthetic's good.
See,
I guess
you can appreciate the good art of it, right?
Yeah.
The effort put into it.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know. Was a recent thing I've seen. I don't know. The things coming to mind is the movie Tenet.
The fuck's that?
Okay, hard to explain.
When did it come out?
Like 2020.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a confusing ass movie. Like parts of it are in reverse, and then reverses happen at the same time as things are going forward. It's fucking weird, and you really gotta pay attention to the movie.
Yeah, them movies like that trip me.
I think it was
out.
Christopher Nolan,
Okay.
if I can recall correct.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, like there's a I'm pretty sure Quentin Tarantino made it. It's called like The Hateful Eight or something like that.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
on
that's a good
Netflix,
one.
or at least it was. It's like I watched it so many times with my grandpa, and it's like it wasn't until like the third or the fourth time that I watched it, he told me that like the end's the beginning and the beginning's the end, and I'm like,
confusing way to
I'm like,
describe it.
what? And he's like, the middle is not such the middle. It's like there's clips, and I'm like, okay, he really
Makes it confusing.
confusing me. Apparently, there's like with that movie, apparently like the guitar that the one actor plays, don't remember the actor's name or anything like that, but he's playing like this old ass like acoustic guitar.
What do you do in the movie?
He was like the dude that controlled that woman, like had her on like the shackles and shit, like the one with the beard.
Yeah,
And,
I know what you're talking about.
Well, he's like playing the
He played
guitar.
in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, he was
Right.
he was Chris Pratt's dad in that. Yeah. yeah, that guy. But he apparently that was the original guitar. Like apparently it was like some major like well-known guitar, but it was the original, like of some like singer or like just a really famous guitar, and they destroyed it.
Damn.
In the movie, they fucking
That's
destroyed it. I think it was the woman in the movie that destroyed it, but don't exactly remember. It's been a hot minute since I've seen that movie. But yeah, what about your like all-time favorite?
Ooh. Well, I don't really have much of one anymore.
No.
Because when I was younger, it was Star Wars.
Okay.
I loved Star Wars up till like middle school.
Okay.
Now I don't give a shit about it.
Well, until sophomore year of high school, I never had seen any of the Star Wars shit except for the show on Nickelodeon, like Star Wars Rebels or whatever the fuck.
Oh, like the shittier newer one. Not
Yeah.
the Clone
Or no,
War
the
one.
Clone Wars.
Clone Wars was the good show.
The Clone Wars was the one I seen, and then I seen the Rebels one too. But it wasn't until sophomore year I actually watched the movies, and I tried doing like a whole binge of it, but then I stopped at the third one. I haven't want to watch them.
Like the prequels.
Yeah, just like
Well,
all the movies.
Prequels aren't that good.
Yeah.
I had the original ones on VHS.
I got
That was where I watched them.
I like the like not episode 4, 5, and 6. I haven't seen those. I can't say I don't like them.
Yeah.
I like the episodes 1, 2, and 3 with Obi-Wan and Anakin Skywalker. I'm just a big.
You like the earlier ones?
I like those ones, early in time.
That's a fucked opinion.
But like I said, I haven't seen even the newer ones I've came out. I haven't seen them, so it's like.
I've seen like Rogue One.
Okay.
They're not as good as the originals, but they're okay.
I watched Rogue One too, because that in like the thing, that's the movie that happens in between the third movie and like the fourth.
They're trying to
one.
fill in all the gaps.
Yeah, it drives me fucking nuts. That's why I'm like glad I'm not doing that anymore. But yeah, Star Wars is definitely a big one. Mine, I'd say all time. I don't know. You got your classics, you know, and I'm thinking kids like animation movies. I'm thinking Shrek. I'm thinking Cars, Cars 2, Cars 3. Well, Cars 3. That was an okay movie. I'm thinking like a lot of Pixar shit. You know what I mean? But I'm freaking.
Yeah, there's a lot of good Pixar movies.
Yeah. But overall, I've talked to so many people about it, and there's only been a handful of people I've ever known that have watched this movie. It's called The Country Bears. It's made by Disney,
seen it, and I had it on VHS.
And I told you about it. They're in these fucking costumes. They're bears, and they're in these costumes. I'm like, but that movie, I watched it.
Wasn't there an animated one?
Yeah, it was like a it was like a show or something, but like Disney had them as characters in like their theme park, and then they made it like a live action movie. So it might have had something before.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the fucking.
I'm thinking of Brother Bear.
Oh, you're thinking of Brother Bear. Okay, I'm talking about the Country Bears.
Oh, looks weird.
Now the picture that you're looking at, is there a big heavyset gray bear? And they're like black, like dark black.
There's a lot of different bears. There is a big gray one.
Yeah, like a big.
Like
he has like a hat.
Yeah.
Okay, so the funniest fucking clip that I always remember.
There with Christopher Walken.
Yeah, he's in that movie. He's the evil guy in it. I know, it's fucking funny.
It's beautiful.
He's like, "You bears." I can't do a fucking Christopher Walken impression for the life of me, but fucking that bear in it. He's like talking to Christopher Walken, and he's like, "Look over yonder, a giraffe," or whatever like that. And Christopher Walken looks, and then he looks back, and the bear's gone. He's like half a mile down the road, and he's like, "I might be fat, but I'm quick." And I've always loved that fucking clip. And this guy I worked with at McDonald's, he referenced, like he said it one day at work. I was like, "Oh my God, you're like the first person I've ever heard actually reference a scene from that." But I've
never seen it.
You can ask my parents, like anything. I watched that movie so many times as a kid.
It looks weird.
It's bleeded into my fucking head.
2002.
Yeah. Old movie. But it was good. It has a lot of classic fucking... And I think that's where my love of rock comes from, too. It has so many Leonard Skinner songs in it. And, well, Leonard Skinner, it has this one song called American Band in it, too. Like, there's a lot of rock and roll songs in it, like classic rock.
Good.
So yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, that one's mine. So
I guess all-time favorites. I would have to go with more like the Harry Potter movie.
Okay, yeah.
I've watched it so many times as a kid. I fucking hated it then because my parents made me sit in the living room as we binged it every fucking week for a while.
Well,
And then my parents told me when I got older, it was like, you didn't have to be in here.
You didn't have to.
I was like, you kidding me?
Yeah.
I could have been in my room doing something else.
Fuck that, yeah. Like, I don't know, because we went through all 8, I guess, last year.
I think it's 8.
And I liked them all, honestly. And
yeah,
when I watched them, I was just like, these are it's a solid trilogy. Now, are there some shittier ones than the other ones? Not really a
trilogy.
Well,
but yeah,
movie
series.
Yeah, you were
probably it's not something.
Yeah, some specific name. Who fucking knows? I don't.
It might be obvious, and we'd be like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, I don't know. Movie playlist. Whatever. Probably not. So, what else?
Well, we can go with shows now.
Yeah.
Favorite show.
Favorite show.
What would it be?
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Okay. Well, I bet you know already. I've been watching a lot of Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad for the past half of a year now. Our friend Josh, talked me into watching it. He got me watching the first few episodes of Breaking Bad, and then I didn't watch it at all. And then I was out of shows to watch, and we ended up watching an episode of Better Call Saul, and then I got hooked, and I watched all the way through the 5th season of Better Call Saul, and then I stopped all the way at the end of it, and then during the whole summer, I watched all the way through Breaking Bad, started it right when summer started for us, and finished it right when summer ended. I could have finished it in fucking 2 weeks.
Really spread it out.
I did. Well, there would be a week to 2 weeks where I wouldn't watch it at all, but then I realized that was happening, so on my breaks at work, I would legit go and,
you just watch
it? The whole time. And they would get so fucking mad because them episodes are 45, 47 minutes long. And
you'd spend a whole break with one episode?
Yeah, the whole episode.
Oh my god.
Better Call Saul too, it would have happened the same way if I was watching that, because
that's crazy.
They would get so pissed though, my managers and shit, because
so it wasn't even your lunch breaks.
It was.
Oh, it was your lunch break?
Yeah. Cause
you get 30 minutes?
Yeah. That was the thing. That's what would make them mad, because I'd be gone
for over 15
17 minutes, and I would tell them, because even before I was doing that, I was going on 45 minute breaks because it was fucking McDonald's. I didn't give a fuck.
Small McDonald's.
I had the GM. I had people say to me you shouldn't be going on breaks that long. I'm like, it hurts me more than it hurts you guys. I understand, but I kind of don't give a fuck, basically. So, whenever they would say that, I'd obviously please them by the next day I work just not going for as long. I'd still go for 35 to 40 minutes, but...
You just cut off the last little bit of the episode?
Yeah. Well, no, because that was, that'd be right before I was still going on 40 to 45 minute breaks. I wasn't even watching shit.
Oh.
I was just going on that long of breaks, just going that long.
Oh, this is okay.
But then whenever I started watching that shit, and they'd be like,
"Oh, so you stopped being as bad."
Yeah.
And then you start back up again.
It'd only be a day or two where I get them off my ass, and then But then whenever I started watching the show, during breaks, I'd be walking in as I'm finishing it. So I'm walking in on my phone, just. And they're like, "Well, you watch it?" I'm like, the thing that I've been, taking long breaks on. They're like, "Yeah, you're right." But most of the time, at that time, that was because when they were bitching about it, that's when I was working. They were scheduling me more mornings and midday shifts. So I was getting them people bitching at me. But it wasn't until even the night shift people, they kind of, if you're going too long, then they'll go say something. But usually, they didn't give that much of a fuck. So if I was just walking in, they're like, okay, at least he's here. Yeah, if somebody was covering my spot too, that would be a big thing. Now, if it was something where if it wasn't that important of a spot, like we have plenty of people, that's like, whatever. But like, if I'm like closing the lobby that night or whatever, I'm probably gonna be up there watching it anyways. So like, because that lobby would not like we would get business after like a certain time, but we would close it at 11 and like.
How many people are going in the lobby?
It'd be people because the Walmart. Oh my God, the McDonald's that I worked at is connected to the Go-Mart.
Yeah.
And it'd mostly be people coming from over there.
Oh, they would like, you know what? I might as well get McDonald's.
Yeah, like they wouldn't be just coming straight in, but it would be like maybe 2 to 3 people an hour, if that. So like if that's why I always found it weird when I worked with people and they would bitch about closing the lobby. One, it's the easiest thing. It's one of the easiest things to close. All you gotta do is whenever it's time to close, you close the fucking gate that closes that's between the Go-Mart and the McDonald's.
Is the Go-Mart open 24 hours?
Yeah. And then you sweep and you mop the floor. That's fucking it. And you make sure your table's washed, but the way I would do it is I would have all the tables wiped down by 9, and if somebody came in and went to that table, I'd just wipe it down again.
Just that table.
But it would always drive me nuts because by 8:30, I'd have our back half closed down, and like sometimes people think there's bathrooms back there, and I had a dude I was mopping.
Yeah, because it seems like there would be bathrooms.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of places.
I know, right?
It just isn't.
But I'm legit mopping back there, and he walks past me and gets my fucking dirt and my floor dirty that I'm mopping.
Bastard.
And he's like, I was like, there's no bathroom back here, dude. You just got the floor dirty. I'm mopping. And he's like, oh, my bad. I was like, yeah, it's your bad. I was like, oh, it enraged me so much. So then I had to mop that spot and then finish mopping back there. But I'd close that half down by 8:30, but it'd be a whole nother 2.5 hours till we fully closed. So like nobody could go back there. But then by 10, I'd have the floor swept. And then by the time we fully closed, I was done mopping and I could leave right whenever the fucking... I wasn't staying afterwards. I had it mopped and I was fucking out. I'd have my dishes back, everything.
See, I remember...
Zip and gone.
5th grade, coming back from the Washington, D.C. field trip.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the Go-Mart for some reason. I went with my parents. I think I was hungry or something.
Yeah.
Just getting a little snack. Or, no, I had to piss. That's what it was.
I got you.
So I went in the bathroom, started pissing, and that was when it was like a truck that just smacked the fucking back of the building.
Wow.
Came off the like really steep hill back and just went straight down it, smacked the building, it shook the whole building.
That's fucking crazy that you bring that up.
I was pissing at the time.
Yeah, because it hit on the McDonald's side.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it came off that hill.
I heard it shifted the building.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It did. It moved it because it was a decent sized truck that hit it. Like,
was it like a normal pickup or like a big
I think it was just a normal fucking
okay.
But it like, I don't know how it came off, but because we have our table sitting out by that fucking hill too. And over the summer, I legit said, like, wouldn't it suck if a truck just came off there and crushed us all? Like, because we were having I was having a shitty day. I was just like, fuck, I want to leave. And I was like, what? That just suck. And they're like, that's actually happened. It's went straight to the fucking McDonald's. I'm like, oh, I would have loved to work that day.
Did it go through the wall?
I don't know. I have no clue.
Do you think if it shift the building, it'd break open the wall?
Well, they said it hit that fucking corner right where you're, that back wall corner right where the first window is.
Oh, it's like
right
at
there.
the edge of the building.
Yeah, it was like, boom, right there. Not really straight at the corner. It was more on that back wall.
Yeah.
But it's still
right by it.
Yeah. But that was so. Oh my
that was a weird moment. I was loopy too because I didn't sleep on that bus. All right, everyone else would. I'd stay awake, stare out the goddamn window. Everyone else was asleep.
Yeah. My trip was the same way. Yeah, because we went to different schools, but we had the same trip because that's what they did.
I don't know if other places do that because we're not too far.
Kids from D.C. when they're in 5th grade, they go to West Virginia. Oh, that'd be fucking funny.
You just go to Charleston, realize it's shit, and then you leave.
Here's the wild crack addict. we're gonna go to the fucking.
Like, this is a bad city. Can we go home?
They're like, we're taking you kids to the West Virginia Zoo, and then they go to Columbus. To Columbus Zoo.
They
They're
just
like,
go past.
yeah, they're just like, wait, this says we're in Ohio. No,
I don't know really of any zoos. Like, I know smaller ones, but nothing big.
I don't think we have. Yeah, like nothing too crazy. Most of our shit here is more like wildlife places, like parks that like have some animals, but that we don't have like anything.
You can find some that are like in some nook and cranny, you know, and there's just, it's a decent zoo.
Yeah, but like Columbus is like, you know, Ohio's right there.
Columbus is a big ass city.
Yeah. I mean, you're driving for a good minute, but
from what I remember as a kid, I enjoyed going to Columbus because it was always for some big event, right? I watched drag racing there.
Oh shit!
So my dad was in the cars, right? It was cool. Long drive.
Yeah, I haven't been to that zoo in a hot minute, but they built a water park onto it.
Really?
And it was around COVID. I think it was 2021. My family went to that water park. It was after COVID. Well, 2020 anyways. COVID still, yeah.
Having a good time.
Yeah, but yeah, they have like this water park, and I was like, I want to go to the fucking zoo. I don't want to go to this stupid fucking.
I don't like water parks. I don't want to be wet all the time and just go about on rides.
I love fucking, you know, I love water slides, but like there were so many people there for no reason, so we talked my mom into buying the Easy Pass shit just to get through. Because, like, these lines were long as fuck, and it was hot. I'm like, oh, my God. I'm not doing
I would imagine.
I was like, I want to go to the fucking zoo. And they were like, no, we didn't pay for the zoo.
Disneyland or something, and you're just standing there for hours. Just get on one ride or something. You're like, why?
Fuck that. It ain't happening. If I go to Disneyland, I'm fucking getting the Easy Pass shit.
What happens if just a fuck ton of people get the Easy Pass?
Well, then you're dealing with a fuck ton of people.
So it's just still the same line?
Well, because, like, Disneyland's pretty expensive to begin with.
Easy Pass?
I don't know. Well, like most places, it's generally pretty not bad, but it's Disneyland we're talking about. Yeah. So it's like, it probably $2-something. I'd assume, because, like, that water park one was, like 75 or 80-something per person. Like, that's per person, which is fucking crazy. But I think, like...
Oh, it's called the Fast Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. At every park. That's not... If this is right, Disneyland usually... It says Genie Plus at Disneyland. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I think they do have their own thing. Like that you get
There's no more free Fast Pass at Disneyland. They're saying that like that's an exciting good thing.
Maybe you have to pay a subscription. Imagine being in one of them families that like go to
the lightning lanes at both parks.
They go to Disneyland like every week or like once a month.
Some people do.
I know. I'm like, I'd get fucking tired of it. I would get tired of it. You got your Disneyland families and shit.
So I think it's per ride?
Per ride, really?
Right?
Maybe you could pay
generally costing $15 to $25 for one person to ride the ride one time. Yeah. So each time you're paying
$15 to $20. Well, I bet they're racking in their money with that, because you know, like a line that's miles long that the wait's like an hour and 15 minutes and you're at the end of it, you're probably just going to want to fork up $15 or $20 just to fucking, you know.
All right, I looked up the Florida one. Well, this one says it still has the Fast Pass. Vary from 15 to 29 per person per day.
Really?
So why wouldn't everyone just get that?
Yeah.
Do you have to pay for the individual rides, or you pay to just get in the park? Is it like a county fair thing?
I think it's
stamp on your hand?
I think you get like a wristband probably, or like a necklace kind of thing. Something like a whatever they're called, lanyard.
Yeah.
With like a card thing.
They got fancy little signs that say wait time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, wait time 38 minutes just to ride this ride that's going to take 3 to be done. Like,
damn.
You waste your whole day.
So not worth it.
Not at all. Like, fuck that. I don't know. I definitely do want to go to Disney Land, World, anything one
something
day.
at one point.
But
Oh fuck, what is it? It's not DreamWorks, but
they got Universal Studios
thinking that's what I'm thinking about.
with like the Harry Potter shit
Yeah, all
and
that.
the Minions.
That shit seems more interesting.
I think the Minions.
But it is kind of newer, isn't it?
It's been around for a little bit, but not too long. Not as long as Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, 50s with, Walt Disney.
Interesting man.
Yeah. What you know what's crazy? I just seen a
Did
TikTok.
he hate Jewish people?
Yeah, he
A
was
lot?
he
Kanye
loved
moment.
he loved the Nazis, I guess. A Kanye moment. Yeah, you're right. I don't know, he's I don't know. Anyways, but I just seen a TikTok that this guy, he was the first ever person to go to Disney World. He was the first person in the line.
Disney
at the
World's what
World, the opening, or Disneyland. I think Disney World is in California. I think Disneyland is in Florida. I might have those flipped, but it's either one. But the guy was the first one to go to Disneyland, I'm pretty sure, and they gave him a lifetime pass. So he could just go whenever and with whoever he wanted, I'm pretty sure. And he died in like 2017 or 2018. Like here recently. I'm like, oh my god.
I think Disney World is Florida.
Oh. Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a resort. It says resort, so
Okay.
I would assume.
Okay. Like I said, I've never been, so I don't know. Anyways, we kind of backtracked.
We got off topic.
TV shows.
TV shows.
Okay, so
you
I
said
thought
yours, right?
Yeah, Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Saul, yeah.
Breaking Bad's probably my favorite show at the moment. I really enjoyed it. It's a very good show. If you haven't watched it, I'd say watch it. But
It is good. I don't know if I've seen it all.
I'll let you say yours, and then we should say maybe a list of some shows we think about.
Yeah.
That we're wanting.
Mine for sure, Limitless. Been that way for a long time. I used to watch it like every year. They have a movie. They did the movie first,
Okay.
but then they made a show.
Is that just a regular show, or is it so is it animated?
It's a regular show.
Okay. 'Cause
Normal actors.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It got discontinued. I don't know why. It was a really good show,
Yeah.
but it's some loser dude, right? His life's kind of going shit. He takes a little magic pill that makes him use 100% of his brain, right? So he becomes real smart, right?
Okay.
And then he can just do a bunch of shit. It's an illegal drug, though,
Yeah.
and it'll kill you for taking it, right?
I got you.
You'll die.
I mean that.
But he gets a shot from a corrupt senator. Right? It gets involved.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
This sounds like it.
Because I'd watch it every year and I'd play Minecraft at the same time. So that one time a year I'd play Minecraft.
You'd watch that.
I'd watch Limitless.
So you'd get in your kick there.
But then they took it off Netflix.
Oh.
And it was gone.
When Netflix does that stupid fucking shit.
It was on there for so many years.
Well, and that's the same thing with The Office. When they took The Office off there, I was aggravated because it was.
I think they just assumed it's like everyone was going to watched it. Right?
Yeah. Well, I had already seen it, and when they did that, I was legit getting ready to rewatch it again.
Yeah.
Because I had no other shows to watch, and they took it off there. And it was the same thing. There's this show called Malcolm in the Middle.
I've heard of that.
It started in the early 2000s, late 90s, but Bryan Cranston's in it. The dude that's Walter White.
Yeah.
But they had that on Netflix, and that's where I first seen it. And it's such a good show, and I rewatched it.
What's it exactly about?
So Malcolm is a son in this family. He has a younger brother and an older brother. I think the younger brother's name's Dewey, and the older brother's name's Reese. And then
he's like a middle child.
it's like a sitcom kind of,
okay.
like a family thing. Kind of think of like young Sheldon, like today.
Yeah.
Like that. So like you got your older sibling, your younger sibling, and then the two parents that are kind of fucked up a little bit. You know, like the dad's like,
Special.
yeah, like they're poor. You know, just shit like that. Yeah.
Poor.
So, but the show's pretty fucking good. But I rewatched it so many fucking times.
He's just like a normal character.
Well, Malcolm is like he's a genius.
Okay.
Like he's one of them special people.
Yeah.
No, like he's just like they
technically the really smart kids are in special
yeah.
education.
But he's
just
like
think about
yeah, but he's like super smart. But he's the only one in his family. All the rest of them are fucking dumb. So like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I can see how
he gets his special, like it's like when he's at home, he gets no special privileges. He's him. You know what I mean?
He gets treated more shitty.
Like like an actual person. But then whenever he's at school, he's treated like this fucking human prodigy that's like super fucking smart, and all the nerds love him, but he hates the nerds because he's like, oh my god. But that's when it first happens, and then he like the nerds become his friends and everything like that. But like
less weird.
Yeah, it's just all
okay.
It evolves after that. What's a list of ones you want to watch, like shows you are wanting to watch? Because I know we're wanting to rewatch The Boys. Well,
The Boys.
You're gonna be rewatching it, but I've only seen the first few episodes
all together.
Yeah.
I don't know about if Michael will, but
yeah,
because we already got shit going on.
Well, we're
I
watching.
have a show I'm watching with Michael, and then all three of us have a show we're watching together. The Boys could be the thing we watch together.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But The Boys is definitely one of mine.
The Boys is so good. It's a little fucked.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so good.
Also, there's some like Netflix shows that I'm wanting to watch once I'm done. I just got done watching The Good Omens, which is a really good show on Amazon Prime Video. If you're wanting to watch something on there you go. But like The 100, I'm wanting to rewatch because I never got to watch all the way through it. And then Orange is the New Black, I'm wanting to rewatch because I didn't get to watch all the way through it. But those are like the only two I can think of. I've been contemplating watching Shameless too because my sister and my mom have watched.
I don't know anything about that, but it seems like a weird show.
I've seen so many clips.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I think I would.
Oh, there's that the Bear show.
The Bear too. Yeah, it has the same like one of the same actors.
Yeah,
that main
that's
character.
what made me think of it.
That's what is that on? Is that on Prime or I think that's on HBO? I think it's on.
It might also be on Prime.
But I've been wanting to watch that, or maybe it's Hulu. It might be Hulu that's on. I think it's on Hulu.
Bear. Oh, it is on Hulu.
That's why. Yeah. But The Bear.
It's got 2 seasons.
Yeah, they just came out with the second one.
Huh.
Yeah. But The Bear is definitely one on the list. I think that I'd like just because I'm a big I like cooking.
Yeah.
You know, and we had a whole conversation about that the other day that.
The food truck.
I would run a food truck if I got the chance, which it will happen one day.
One day.
Yeah. But
I think we're running out of time here.
What we at?
33 minutes.
Well, we can go just a little bit.
A little over.
Yeah. Okay. Let's have you list your shows that
I don't know.
you watch right now.
I'd like to catch up on the like the shows Marvel did.
Okay.
But I don't have Disney Plus anymore. Yeah. So
well, they're doing a deal right now.
I don't know how they're great. How great they are, right?
They're doing a deal right now. You can get Disney Plus for $1.99 a month, but only for 3 months, and then they switch it
3 months, and then
they switch it to $7.99. So it's a pretty decent deal. I used to have it, but I got rid of it because I wanted to watch the Obi-Wan show that came out, and then I only bought it for that, and then
they're making new shows, and I just kind of want to see what I'm missing.
I haven't seen any of them Marvel shows like the.
I saw a bit of Loki.
I never watched the Loki one.
It's so fitting, though.
WandaVision, I didn't watch. Moon Knight, I didn't watch either. What else is there? There's. Fuck the What If series.
The What If series I watched a good amount of.
I think I could.
It's pretty good.
I think I could see myself watching that, but I haven't seen it. ain't there like that new Captain Marvel or like something like that movie?
I think so.
Or like Miss Marvel. I don't know. They're doing some weird shit now.
That's like the female Captain America.
Yeah.
But British.
Oh, that's
Right?
now I'm talking about it's like Miss Marvel or something like that, and it's like this like a Latino girl or something like that, and she has like these fucking fists. I think I'm right, but I could be completely wrong on that. But I don't know, just these Marvel movies, there's only an odd few that I'll actually go and watch. The last one I went and watched was the new Spider-Man movie that just came out. Not Into the Spider-Verse, but the last one.
I think it is. You're talking about Miss Marvel.
Yeah. What was that Spider-Man movie?
Which one?
Was it called No Way Home?
Like, what happens on it?
Well, it's been out for a good while, so I
Yeah,
can't spoil it.
yeah.
When Toby and Andrew come into it.
Oh.
Spider-Man. Ain't it Far From Home? Or is it No Way Home? I think it's No Way Home. They use so many homes in it.
I know.
It confuses the fuck out of me now. But I do want to watch the new Into the Spider-Verse movie. That's a movie that I want to watch. Like, that is on my list. And I think it's on Prime Video, so I might buy it at some point. Or I might just, wait.
It's not new anymore.
Yeah.
Just search Spider-Man movies. We'll see what ones are.
But, yeah. Most of these Marvel movies now, I'm just not.
It just shows the fucking one in the early 2000s.
I'm not interested in them. I thought about watching the last Thor movie that came out, Love and Thunder, but
It seems interesting.
I was like,
This is just is listing like Avengers.
Just look up Spider-Man Far From Home and tell me if the cover has does it have anything in it? Like the cover of it?
Oh no, I think that was the Mysterio.
Okay, so it's No Way Home then, which I'm thinking that's what it is. Those are the two that confuse me because Far From Home and then No Way Home, it's like, oh my god. Like, I get it.
Yeah, it is.
Because then, like, even the first one they did with Tom Holland, they called it Homecoming. But at least that's way different than Far From Home and No Way Home.
Still,
I think they're going with the home theme for some reason.
Why?
I don't know. They're the only ones that, like, those are the only movies that did that.
Yeah.
Because, like, the first ones with Tobey Maguire, it's just Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3.
I don't know how to feel about those, the Tobey Maguire ones.
And then the Andrew Garfield ones, which I haven't seen. I'm pretty sure they go the same way.
I don't hardly remember at all.
Me and Josh watched.
I watched when I was younger, but from what I remember, they were.
Yeah. They hold up.
Yeah.
CGI's pretty still decently good in it, but these newer ones are obviously way better, but that's because they're new. But what we at?
We're 38, nearly 39.
Okay, I think we
Winter here.
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
All right.
Well, like we said before, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah. We'll see you guys next Friday. And don't forget to, check out the social medias again. We're posting clips every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to do that. But yeah, we're posting clips every day from the podcast on the Instagram and on the TikTok. So make sure you go check them out. All at Ladies of the Night.
We're also doing shorts.
Shorts too, YouTube Shorts. You can find them on this channel somewhere. So yeah,
somewhere.
Yeah, in the shorts area probably. And then
I would assume so.
We'll get more shit on the Twitter.
I should probably post.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in charge of that.
Yes.
So
I cover everything else, but he does the Twitter. So.
I have the YouTube and Twitter.
Well, yeah, he does
Yeah.
the YouTube and the Twitter. I do the shorts for everything else.
Yeah, you still do the shorts for
Yeah.
YouTube.
Okay, well, I think that's it.
Well,
I guess we're done, and hope you guys do it. Yeah.
good night.
Bye-bye.
Oh no.